My mind. Ooh.
That was my impression of Vin Diesel singing.
Team Drake. Team Drake.
Oh shit!
Team Drake.
We're getting right into it.
Yeah. We should emergency pod.
Well, if we have like a 12-hour turnaround, we could cover more relevant topics. But yesterday, our episode where we talked about part 1 of the beef,
That's relevant still.
dropped. Yeah, but it's just annoying because
Let's fucking
like when I go on the Joe
actually,
Budden podcast, I don't go to 2 weeks ago.
It seems like now we were ahead of the game because we dropped a pod yesterday talking about
Let's
it.
just tell Andrew we need it expedited. What's he doing?
Drop what you're doing.
He's not here, so he's probably doing something.
Drop
but
it.
He's
the
not
real
doing
question is,
anything, man.
what is he doing?
We don't know. I wish we knew. There's a lot of people.
Andrew's going to edit in what he's doing right now.
That would be sick.
What's the score of this beef, Colin? What's the score?
Well, dude, I'm not fucking doing this.
Come on,
You're not
buddy.
doing a
Come on,
score?
dude. All this guy
Who's
does
winning right
is
now?
go on his phone and look on Twitter and listen to DJ Academic's live stream.
Okay.
Who's winning?
Who's winning? We're going to wait for Kendrick to drop now.
J.
It's
Cole's
it's a back
losing,
and
though.
forth. Oh, J. Cole fucking tarnished his reputation already. And we're waiting for Kendrick to fire back.
Dude, who are we kidding? Drake's up 50,000 to 0 right now. A Kendrick comeback is virtually impossible.
Damn.
He called him a midget. He
That's
called him
true.
a midget.
It's true. He
There's-
did.
True.
What do you-
That's what I
How
would do.
can you debunk that? There's no debunking
If I
it.
was beefing with a short guy, it wouldn't even be a beef in my mind.
He said he wears size
A
7
low
shoes.
blow.
He called him a midget and says he
Get
wears
it?
size 7 shoes.
I said a low blow because he's small.
Yeah, Drake is punching down
He's
for
punching
sure.
down literally.
Literally punching down. And he said, dude, Drake also said he was going to wear all of his chains in his city.
Oh my gosh! What would you do if you were Kendrick, Colin?
What would your game plan be?
What's your game plan?
I'd shoot him, first of all. I'd bring the beef to the streets immediately.
That does seem like a valid avenue because, I mean, I'm sure Drake has shooters, but
Dude, Drake has a private militia.
and weren't you saying that they all do?
Yeah, they for sure all do.
Drake
but
has way more money. Like Drake's army is like the United States. Kendrick Lamar is like Ukraine.
He needs someone else to aid.
He needs some help for sure.
Kendrick has like the city's back, but like Drake for sure has like a payroll. Like
Drake
he
could-
probably spends millions of dollars on his shooters.
Dude,
and-
Drake could just carpet bomb the entire Los Angeles area. It wouldn't even be he'd like EMP strike them.
Where
and then
was
he'd-
Kendrick from in LA?
Compton.
Compton, bro.
That is cool. That is a cool
That's
place
why
to
he's
be
got
from.
so much cred.
That is very cool.
He does have cred, but what is cred to a drone strike? Nothing. So, dude,
Well,
the official,
Compton has an Iron Dome.
the fucking the Drizzy fucking Drizzy plane, Drizzy warship just flying over LA.
He wouldn't
It
get in
could go
trouble
there.
too. I wouldn't believe. Like he seems like he's immune.
Yeah, he's like the Donald Trump of rap. Nobody can get him.
It's
I guess Pusha T
he
kind of
doesn't-
got him, but it didn't matter. He's back.
Yeah, it was an exciting day. So today's the day that Drake released his big diss, and it kind
Lil
of
diss.
had his work cut out for him because like 30 dudes came out against him, which seems like that would make you shiver in your shoes, but that just makes it easier, right? 'Cause
Yeah, I
it's
feel like
so
it kinda-
stacked against you.
I feel like he could have
But it's
played into
easy.
that more too. He
Well-
said like it was what is this 100v1, but then also I feel like he could have been like, dude, if it takes like 9 rappers to like go at me, like who's really number one?
The
You know what I
easiest.
mean?
That's the easiest angle. But what's his name? Academics,
also
who's the
true.
biggest Drake stan, was
Besides
saying,
me and
"Oh,
Academics. That's the new beef. Who's the bigger Drake stan, me or Academics?
Yeah, but Academics was saying just the other day when Kendrick released his thing and he was trying to discredit Kendrick dissing Drake and J. Cole, he was saying it's 1v2. It's easy when you're down 1v2 because if you land a couple swings, it doesn't matter if you lose. People will say, "Oh, you put up a good fight." Like
he didn't
you know?
lose though.
It's a
He got everybody.
when you're at a
That was
massive
a Drizzy
disadvantage.
drive-by. A certified Drizzy drive-by. He lit up your whole block.
You should do a stream where an academic style stream where you just let on 15 idiots to come talk about the Drake beef.
All scream at each other in the background.
Yeah.
You need to start doing an academics type thing where you rant for like 3 hours and then you go, okay, I'm going to let the chat dudes in. You have to let your moderators come in and just start yelling.
While I
Just
get drunk just
terrible.
holding a handle of vodka. And then every like 10 minutes, just stop all the quarreling and go, wait, hold on. Look at this tweet. Look at this tweet. Oh, it got deleted. Hang on. Let me find this.
Yeah, academic stream was fucking lit.
That's
today.
the
I'm
new
going to
meta.
be honest with you. That was my favorite thing that he was doing. He would stop everyone and he goes, now I'm going to be honest here.
All those dudes
go,
do that.
wait.
All the dudes go, I am from LA, but I'm going to be unbiased. I'm going to be unbiased. It's like, all right. I don't think any of you guys are unbiased here.
There's a lot of
I'm
prefacing
unbiased.
going
Dude, the
on.
only way you can be unbiased in this beef is if you're a white guy. Let's be honest. And so I'm an unbiased Drake diehard.
Oh, boy.
Whose music has brought you more joy?
For me, it's Kendrick for sure.
Wow.
No Tootsie Slide?
I like Drake.
I really...
But like at the end of the day, like I can't stand by him because I think he's a fuckboy.
He's terrible.
Like he's like the worst dude ever.
Yeah. But he's
Really?
got hits after hits after hits, you know?
That's true. Have you thought about that?
He's like, Drake is like transcended like his human form. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to like play by the same moral rules as other people. He's a god. He's the sixth god. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the sixth. That's
Six.
Toronto, the sixth.
Toronto.
That's where he's from.
I
Yeah.
thought you were saying
That
that,
is
there
a-
were 5 gods.
No.
And now he's
no.
the 6th. I was like,
They can't even decide
you
on
have a
who the 3 best
schizophrenic
rappers are. We
Yeah.
don't want to go to 6. That is Drake's biggest L is being from Toronto, though.
it is bad.
He
Not
made
cool.
Toronto cool though. That's the thing.
I went and
Beautiful Asian women make Toronto
oh my
cool.
god, everywhere. I
Shut
went.
up, really?
Yeah, dude. It's insane.
Well, I haven't been, so how the fuck am I
Yeah,
supposed
I
to
went
know?
and it's true.
It's what they say about it. It's true.
it's
Beautiful
true.
women in Toronto.
I was kind of surprised though when I went to Toronto. No disrespect, Drizzy, because you're the goat. But not as much Drake fanfare as I expected.
It's also like a very safe and nice city.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful city. The first time I went there, I remember I was pulling up in the tour bus and one of the roadies was like, "Man, you ever been to Toronto?" I go, "No." He goes, "Beautiful women, man." There's just
True.
cities where there's just more beautiful women out and about.
It is,
And it's
true,
a
yeah.
beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. And it was so
New
true.
York
It
City
just
is.
lifts the morale of
Mhm.
everybody in the area.
Yeah,
know?
Toronto's like New York tier of hot girls walking around.
Wow. So everybody knows LA or California has
But
hot
Drake's
girls,
fucked
but you
all
don't
of them,
see them.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the unless you kind of like go balls deep in LA, then you'll see
Yeah,
some
you'll
of them.
see them.
But for the most part, everybody here is in a goddamn car.
Yeah.
yeah, we're all in cars.
That's why we're like Japan over here in Cali. We're not fucking because everybody's just like
Far
off in their
apart.
own car.
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll down the window at a stoplight and be like, the top 20% of you is looking very nice. Very nice indeed.
Your Head and Shoulders, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous Head and Shoulders you got there, madame.
Anyway, we established Drake is winning right now.
Well, Kendrick hasn't dropped his track yet.
Okay, but Kendrick did drop a track. Now Drizzy dropped his track. In my estimation, it's 1-1.
It's just number of tracks.
Number of tracks are 1-1.
No. It's 0-0 because
No.
it's the kickoff and then it's round 1 and
No, okay. The
went first.
game started and then
so it's 1-1.
Drake
It's
opened-
either 1-1 or 0-0.
no. There's 2 tracks that have been released, right? In the official scoring. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and Kendrick's track has been number 1 for 2 weeks.
That's
and
not even Kendrick's
and
track. He was featured on it.
Okay, whatever. That he sold the record.
Basically, what happened is Kendrick came in and he did like a nice little layup, and then Drizzy came in. He on the return on the offense, and he did like a 360 between the legs windmill dunk, and he kicked Kendrick in his face while he was trying to block him. Yeah. So now it's
Joe really painted a picture for me, and now I'm thinking Drake's winning. Wow, Colin,
dude, I'm just sitting back and enjoying the show.
That's awesome,
It's
man.
entertainment, man.
Me too.
Colin, you got to
Me
move
too.
to Compton, bro.
Me too.
With all this
they
Kendrick
call him
glazing,
Colin
bro.
Compton. Compton Colin.
I did get in. I was in academics chat earlier, or I
I'm gonna
typed
just start
something.
calling you Compton, bro.
I can't remember what I typed. I typed something in his chat earlier, and my name Colin in that chat.
Oh,
just
no.
like dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
A bunch of like Dion the producers in there with you.
Yeah. So
Jay the funny
The
man and
GHA.
Colin.
Yeah,
my opinion.
Colin from Orange County weighs in.
We went to Vegas.
We did.
We should have talked about
Fuck,
that.
I had a funny thing to say and I forgot. Damn it.
We had like a whole Vegas thing that we did. We went out there.
We went out there
and
What did we did a podcast.
we
but it
recorded.
disappeared.
Okay, we recorded for 30 minutes.
and it was great.
It was not that good to my recollection.
I don't
You
think it
were
was good.
drunk and on shrooms. Johnny was on shrooms. I was drunk.
I was on shrooms times infinity.
Johnny locked himself in the bathroom.
I didn't lock myself. It
Johnny
was
locked himself in the bathroom
Really?
as was getting cringed out by his own thoughts.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
So,
But we
basically,
before we go on, we recorded a podcast. The audio stopped recording at 15 minutes or 10 minutes for some reason. So there were 20 minutes of podcast that were just like camera audio, so it was not usable. But we should go back and do it again because the scene was sick.
it was beautiful. It was so
It was
beautiful.
dope. We had the Vegas background, kinda.
The ball, the spear.
Couldn't see it, but it was there.
My friend gave me like infinity mushrooms to take on the trip. He works for this
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show works for Fusion, and they do like mushroom chocolate bars and gummies. And I
Bought 'em.
I started eating them 10 minutes into our trip, and then
Oh yeah.
I ate mushrooms the
You
whole
like-
time.
Yeah, you were just like kind of snacking on them.
Yeah, and then
The first thing that happened is we got in Johnny's van, which first of all, there's no back seat in the van, so I was on a beanbag to start things off, and
Yeah.
we were going into Nevada, which I don't, as far as I understand, doesn't look too kindly on mushrooms.
very criminalized.
Luckily, we only go like a mile in before we're in Vegas.
Well, but we were driving in with an absurd amount of contraband, and I was on a beanbag in the back seat.
Yeah.
And then Johnny, his first thing is like, well, I'm gonna start eating mushrooms, and Colin and Johnny both started eating mushrooms. Then we stop at a gas station, and Johnny goes to the bathroom, and I'm waiting to go to the bathroom. Like we've been driving for like 45 minutes at this point, and he comes out of the bathroom and he goes, "Realistically, I shouldn't be driving right now."
And then he drove.
So I switched with him, obviously.
well,
And then you
I've
started
been
eating
told-
more mushrooms in the back
that
seat.
shit was awesome.
I had-
Sitting in the beanbag.
I'd been told
Since I'm
before,
not driving
but
anymore.
a trusted source told me that eating mushrooms, like just a small, like a microdose of mushrooms, is good for when you're
What do
road
you mean
tripping.
a trusted source? What does that mean in this context?
You
a
would not
scientist?
be a trusted source
you
when
would
it
not
comes
be a
to like
trusted
doing drugs and
Yeah.
Yeah,
drug
but
culture.
there's no trusted source on this unless somebody's science based, because everybody reacts to drugs like kind of differently.
Okay,
I would
well,
trust.
It's a
if Colin
trusted
told me
source.
he had a really
of
good
mine.
time.
I don't feel like name dropping.
I just want to know what about them makes them
Okay,
trusted.
they're an adult. They're an adult. Does that change it?
You're an adult. I'm an adult. Johnny's an adult.
They're an
We're
adult's
kind of
adult.
adults.
I'm glad that the fucking criteria is that you didn't hear it from a 10-year-old.
They're
Most of
They're
my
an
shroom advice
adult-
comes from 10-year-olds, but this time,
An
a real adult.
Okay, well, a real adult told me this,
Okay.
and I trust them. So we got high, and then Johnny started screaming when we were on our live stream on the way to
I
Vegas.
lost my voice
Oh
on
my
the
God.
drive up,
Didn't
and
do
it was
the fucking
gone.
intro. We never clicked the intro button.
Oh no! Click
Wait,
it now.
so are
Click
we
it now.
recording?
Click it now.
Let me-
we're recording.
Okay, thank God. You're on like page 4.
Yeah, let me make.
J-Mo. J-Mo.
Okay, there's that one.
Please be World Genius. Shouts to World Genius.
We're a genius! We're genius!
Genius. Shouts to World Genius.
I had the chipmunk effect on.
Oh,
Cool.
sick.
And then you also made yourself sound like a chipmunk.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did it sound cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded awesome,
It
man.
sounded so good on the fucking actual pod.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Kamo for the beats.
Thank you,
Shout out to
Kamo.
Kamo for the beats. I'm gonna
We
hit you
love
up,
you.
Kamo, when I drop my diss track on Colin and Johnny.
Whoa.
That's how we get our channel off the ground. We start dissing each other.
Make our own podcast.
So who's who? Who's who?
Oh, I'm glad you asked because I've been thinking about this. I'm Drake. Obviously.
Yeah.
You're Kendrick.
Yep.
Colin's J. Cole.
What?
Totally.
Hey,
I was thinking
mind
the
if I call
same
you
thing.
J. Colin?
J. Collin.
J. Colin.
Oh shit.
Shit.
See, he has
I don't want to play anymore.
exactly. That's
don't
why
wanna
you're
play.
J. Colin,
That's
bro.
why you're J.
I'm not
folded.
playing.
Collin.
I'm not playing anymore.
You folded,
I'm not playing
bro.
anymore. This game's not fun.
J.
What
Colin.
else? What else?
Oh, I
Any
had
other
another-
Vegas stuff.
Oh wait, but before we do that, I've been watching a lot of Larry David, and I saw Larry. What is it? Fucking his two friends, Richard, whatever his fucking name is. Let me pull them up. God damn it. But I was like, this was another good like thumbnail opportunity for us. Richard Lewis,
Oh yeah.
and then you know his other friend, like the big guy.
Super Dave.
No, not that guy. He's not close enough in the. Oh, Jeff Garland.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah, the
think
manager.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of derailing
The
this
manager.
right now.
This is way more important.
So you're
I
you're
actually-
saying you're Larry David.
I'm Larry David. You're Richard Lewis, and you're Jeff Garland. Do you know who that is?
No.
Let me show you. Either that, or you can be Leon Black.
Let me see. Let me see the man before I decide.
Didn't Richard Lewis?
You don't
just
really
die?
have a choice. I know, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But you
sucks,
are
man.
Richard Lewis. You are. There's no question about
Oh,
it.
that is fucked.
Dude, come on. He has like a he has a wife that controls his life also.
He's
Don't.
Jewish, just like you.
Yep.
I'm not, but these are all just fucked up things.
Okay,
you guys
all
are
right.
making
Look,
up
give me
about
this. Give me this. Or you can be this guy. Even though
You
this is
can
the
be
perfect
Leon.
comparison, you can also be this guy who's my favorite character.
He just lives free.
Yeah.
that
but-
Leon.
yeah.
doesn't
Or
he?
you can be this guy who's awesome.
Oh yeah, this is more. fun than this is way more me.
You got to start going like when somebody asks you if you do something, you go, fuck yeah, dude. You say, fuck yeah. That's what he does. All right. Sorry. Vegas.
Yeah.
was
So
awful.
what did we do in Vegas?
We got there, and then most of the time,
Johnny was in the bathtub for
Yeah,
half the trip.
I did take a 2.5 hour.
I got
bath.
fucking drunk as hell
Well,
that first night.
Yeah, that first
Yeah,
night was
hammered,
crazy.
dog.
I was tripping balls. I was only doing mushrooms, and I was just kind of eating them as I went, carrying around a little chocolate bar in my pocket,
Mhm.
just popping them. every
Very
once in a
discreet way
while.
to do drugs.
And then I remember
Badass.
when it all started getting wild, is I was looking at these like little velvet drapery ceiling things, and they
Mhm.
started moving a little bit. And then I started thinking everything was TV screens, all the art. and it was like actually moving
Oh yeah,
images.
you kept saying that.
In the casino?
Yeah. Like all the ads for stuff, I thought they were TV screens because they were like moving back and forth. But I left. We all
He goes,
gambled.
I'm
and
going to
stuff.
go back to the room. And I was like, what is he doing? It just turns out he just needed to go back.
What
to the
did
room.
we do when he did that?
You guys went on like a walk or something. I don't know.
I don't even remember what we did.
It was late.
I think we went back up like 30 minutes after that.
Oh,
But if you've been to Vegas, you know that you'll see some of the most insane sights you'll ever see, like the people in the casino.
Dude, the people are disturbing, man. We were
They're
walking
disturbing
around
when you're
with
sober.
the ladies we were with, and they would like just
oh yeah. the
look
dudes.
up and down at the ladies.
And then like circle.
they're like,
like-
"Hmm."
They would like walk around
They would
in
do
like
a full-
circle
a
around.
full look,
Yeah.
just like study.
Yeah, those dudes are on demon mode when
Yeah,
they go to
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
But there's some genuinely like freaky ass dudes in there.
And then there's just like the like really gnarly looking older people and stuff.
Dude, I hate seeing old ladies at the slot machine. man.
Dude, I was
Hurts my feelings.
They built that city, bro.
They did, and that's the like conflict that I have every time I go to Vegas. Like I never gamble. I played a little bit of roulette when I went, and I just lost like $200, and I was like, "Fuck!" I like felt bad, but then at the same time, I was like, "This is the quandary, you know, the fucking the dilemma that is Las Vegas. You know, you gotta give the casino some extra money, or we never would have built this beautiful metropolis.
Yeah.
I was just paying my dues,
It's true.
and that's how it goes. Maybe one day I'll
You
get
just got
lucky,
to.
Yeah.
Maybe.
but I don't think I'm that
It wouldn't
lucky.
be at a 5-star hotel for virtually nothing if it weren't for the casino.
Yeah. Do you think you're lucky?
No,
Do you think you're lucky?
not particularly.
You did win a you did step up to
I probably had water in it. But I
you put 100 on black and
I
won
put 100 on
first
black,
try.
but I was already down at that point, you know. But
Oh, you were?
yeah,
Man.
but yeah. So I was so high on mushrooms, just tripping balls.
Back to Johnny High.
Well, yeah, I was
Yeah.
halfway done with my story
No,
when I
keep
was
going.
talking about the dregs of society that are in a casino at
And
2
we were at the
a.m..
Win.
And we're at the
by
nice
the way.
casino.
The nicest casino. in
People
Vegas.
started looking real evil to me.
I
you
bet.
know?
People were evil.
I
They
know, and I was seeing their
It's kind of
true
it's an evil place,
faces.
dude. It's an
Little
evil
devil horns
environment.
on them.
They were looking real evil at that point, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna have a good time in here if I'm in here anymore.
Our souls are too pure for a casino
I
floor.
did feel far too pure, so I went and took a 2.5 hour bath and then just listened to music. So awesome.
Way better.
But then I was having like the only bad part about my whole entire mushroom experience was I was having like classic like mushroom guy thoughts, you know, and I was getting cringed out, but like I was very self-aware in the moment. I was like, that was
so lame.
stupid and lame what I just thought. you
Never
know?
say that out loud.
Yeah, I can't tell anyone what I'm thinking about right now.
This ego death is whack.
Yeah, it is very. I'm experiencing a very cringe ego death right now.
You're just like an unpenetrable. Your
It's-
brain is just not easy to defeat.
It's
You
really
know.
it's really good though that you had that reaction, in my opinion, because the people that like experience ego death, like, and then let that become their personality,
yeah.
are it's like literally what
worst.
happened to fucking J. Cole, where after he got fucking was like a total pussy, and he's like, this didn't sit right with my spirit.
That
That
sounds
is-
lit. I wish I could say shit like
No,
that.
Yeah.
that shit is so lame. It's such a cop out. You're basically just making yourself like a fence sitting beta. Like that's all. Every conflict is like, you guys, why do we have to do this? Like sometimes people need to fight, and sometimes somebody has to win.
War.
That's just how it goes. You know, there's a fucking constant
Conquest.
power struggle. You know, you're just gonna be on the losing side if all the time you're like, no, you guys, please. Yeah, I hate that shit. And it also gives people like this air of you know, like superiority where they're like, oh, I'm on like a different level of understanding and consciousness than
'cause
everybody else.
He talked all that shit, but when it came time to fucking go, he just didn't feel like
I'm not
fucking
trying to
having a
rehash
back
the
and
J.
forth.
Cole thing. I'm just saying there's people like that, and I hate when people do mushroom speak because they think they sound so smart, but they're actually just assholes.
They're just high.
They're just pussies also. They're like, oh yeah, like I do a lot of drugs and now I understand everything better than people that are paying attention to things that are actually happening. Like I let my mind show me the reality. Not saying that mushrooms are terrible or anything. I've never even tried it, but I can tell when a guy is being cringe. That's what
They're
I'm
not.
saying.
Mushrooms are awesome. But yeah, I had a lot of cringe thoughts, and that was the only bad part about it. It
That's
made
good.
me
You have a strong mind to do all those mushrooms and not get scared.
Mushrooms. He did them. He didn't like fucking max or do a heroic dose. He just kept on micro dosing to a point where he had done a sufficient amount of mushrooms to be in an altered mind
That's
state.
good. He did an extended release trip.
Which is the way to do it if you guys are ever going to do mushrooms. Like I suggest you have some beers, you have something to keep you grounded in reality, and then you do a little bit, and it just gives you a nice, good energy and vibes, and then you never get fucking high out of your mind because
Yeah,
that's a terrible place to be.
yeah.
I would hate for that to
By the
happen.
end of the night, I was very, very high.
Yeah, see,
but
I don't want nothing to do with that
Me either.
yeah,
Me either.
myself.
I like being a normal. The other thing I want to talk about Vegas was in the casinos or like between the casinos, like between the Encore and the Wynn, they have the Excess nightclub. And
Oh
you,
my God.
you probably see this shit all over the place, but like it's fucking the club scene is nuts. Like people waiting in line. You just sometimes I'll get these kind of visions of like just where I am right now in a historical context. You know, like if you open like a history book or you go on Wikipedia and you see like, you know, the serfs toiling in the fields, you know, just being kind of like the low society like scrubs. When I walk past like Excess nightclub and I see all these like chicks in the same like slip one piece dress that is a little too tight for most of them. It's just gonna be honest here. And then like all their like really like whack basic ass J. Cole listening boyfriends and dudes that are out there like trying to get laid at the club. It's just like it's crazy that everybody congregates and is willing to wait in line for like an hour to get into some fucking club where drinks are 10,000 and not even to be on like some Redditor shit. But I just walk past and I'm like, oh my God, this can't be like the best way to spend your night.
It's like a
You
pay
really
to play
can't.
for dudes and dress like a hoe and get everything for free for chicks.
I've never really super understood club culture. Like if you're waiting
You have to
in
be.
lines
I feel like you have to
and
be
stuff.
so balling for it to be even remotely worth it. Because what's
Yeah.
the point of going into the club and just being like in a completely status-based system? Why would you voluntarily go in there and
As
be
the
the bottom
lowest,
of the
yeah.
fucking barrel? Like
Yeah.
I'd rather just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where like you know
The pump
maybe
room.
my personality can score me a couple points.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no
Like
one
the
can
pump
hear
room.
each other
Yeah, well,
talking
the
there.
problem-
It's just like
The
look at my
problem
watch.
is, yeah, we do decently well in a natural, free, cheap, you don't
Yeah.
even need to buy a woman a drink kind of environment.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's right. We're the best.
And yeah, so it's like, why would I fucking
We're too
drop-
cool for the club.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too cool for the club.
Exactly.
Unless I win the lottery and then I'll go clubbing.
Yeah. I
Speaking of
agree with
clubs, Morgan Wallen threw a chair off of a rooftop club, almost hit 2 cops, arrested for multiple felonies.
that. Yeah, he's got problematic behaviors.
This is
But
why
he
he's on
seems-
top.
He seems kind of like a lit guy.
He's
You
my
kind
number
of got
one.
it. Like, dude, if you're that,
He's my number one
In
the
Nashville.
in the country music
He's still
game.
like he still like rages. Nashville seems like such a small little town to me. Like I
It's
can't
relatively
imagine
small.
blowing up and like just kicking it in Nashville.
in my opinion, you kind of got it. Like,
But Nashville
if
has
you're
hotties.
that famous, you should get into trouble sometimes.
He was
at least.
smiling in his mugshot. It's
Yeah, like-
adorbs. Did you see? Did you guys see this? Let me show you.
You gotta you gotta
I've
give
seen
yourself some lore, and give yourself some content for your music, because he can get on the track and be like, threw a chair at 2 cops or whatever, however he would say it, and it would make it sound cool. Like part of Eminem's legacy, why he's so sick, is because he's always getting in trouble, for being a fucking psycho.
And you know what? Sometimes cops get randomly targeted and
Look at his
beaten.
Look at his
Oh, he's-
mugshot.
He doesn't look like the type to throw a chair at a cop. That's cool.
He looks
I
like
don't think he
parties.
threw it at the cops. I think
just
he was
threw it?
Threw it.
My,
yeah.
And the cops were like, that was 100 feet.
My coworker was talking about this apartment building he owns yesterday, and I was like, "How much is that building worth?" I was kind of curious. I was like, "How do you buy a fucking apartment building?" And he goes, "Oh, you didn't I didn't tell you about when I won the lottery."
What?
And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I got the shit beaten out of me by LAPD." And he got $500,000.
Whoa.
He called the cops.
Oh, and they beat his
And they
ass?
came
And the cops
Wait, who
showed-
is this?
One of my coworkers right now.
So sick.
He called the cops, and then the cops showed up, and he said that in the video that they showed in court, the dash cam or the body cam footage comes on. The guy's like, "Fuck!" He's all cursing when he's like driving up to the scene, and he just sees my coworker and just beats the shit out of him instantly. The suspect, it was a hit and run. He called in a hit and run, and then the guy showed up to the scene of the crime, just beat the shit out of him. Like 4 cops arrested him, and the cop had like 14 open investigations, and
Wow.
he ended up suing and getting like fucking like $700,000 or something.
I was
That's-
watching a bunch of
that's
those videos.
So that's
on-
called winning the. He said he was happy about it though. He
Hell
said
yeah.
He said I won the
700 grand
lottery.
for an-
Yeah.
People get their ass kicked every day for free.
for free. Yeah.
700 grand
That
for
is
an
so
ass
badass.
kicking?
He said he would. He
That's
did
more
say-
than most UFC fighters make.
That's true.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
He
up.
said that he said that what he did to him, he said, put your hands behind your head. He said he put his hands behind his head, and then the cop pushed up on one of his arms and then sweeped his legs from the other one. So he just landed on top of his
Damn.
arm. And then he said like 3 fat ass cops just fucking sat on him and then were screaming, "Stop resisting!" He's like, I don't think these cops knew how fucking heavy they were because I couldn't do anything.
It's so
That is hilarious for them to
Oh my
just
God.
put somebody in a compromising position. It's not hilarious. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's pretty. Dude, he
they
got
put
700
somebody-
grand. It's funny.
Yeah, they put
Yeah.
somebody in that position and then they scream, "Stop resisting!" But
Yeah.
there's 3 fat asses. Like they should all in their boot camp have to have somebody that's 200 plus pounds sit on them so they can get some perspective.
Well, I think they're saying that because they're probably aware they're being recorded and they
Yeah.
just want to abuse some guy and make it sound like it's somewhat justified. I would think.
That's what they do. This
You
is
know.
what I'm gonna capture all when I'm
'Cause they're-
doing Transylvania
If they could,
audits.
if they could say what they wanted to say, they'd probably go like, "You like that, bitch boy? You like that shit?" Like that's what they want to say.
that's what they used
They,
to say.
they could back before the fucking pesky
cameras,
dash cams
yeah.
and badge cameras and shit were invented.
cams.
Body cams. That's it. Excuse me.
I love watching those YouTube videos.
I was asking if there was like a YouTube video of it, and you said
he
no.
can FOIA request the
Yeah, I
body
don't know
cam
if he
footage.
wants that.
Well,
but-
we can also FOIA request it.
We can find out.
How
if he's
did you?
lying.
You said you saw the footage though, didn't you?
He said they played it
In court.
Oh, in court.
That's
Damn.
so cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to be a juror on a case like that.
This is why we can. This is why maybe Transylvania audits might be a more lucrative route.
If Johnny
We need
gets
to do
his ass
something.
sat on.
we need
Yeah.
to do something.
It would be tight.
We need a new game plan, guys. The world is changing fast.
We could start saying slurs on Kick.
That's
I
always
actually had
possible.
that as a topic. Is the
Slurs
how
on
fucking
Kick?
insane Kick is
Dude,
right now.
that neon guy is. I don't know if it's real or
fake
fake.
news.
Oh, it's fake news.
For sure.
Okay.
What?
That would have been nice if it
He
was
got
real.
arrested in Dubai allegedly, but there's no.
They said they were going to
proof
put
of
him.
it.
There's a headline that said he was going to prison for a year.
Dude,
Yeah, it's fake news.
yeah,
Seems like it. He
the only
should
things
go to
I
prison though.
see-
Damn, that
would
guy's
be
horrible.
That would be hopefully more than a year.
Yeah.
If they do get his
I haven't
ass.
seen much of his stuff, but I just get these like things on Twitter that are like clips of just like people just
Dude, the
full on like hateful slur
the
usage,
meta
like,
is just
crazy.
be as big of an asshole as you
Yeah.
possibly
pretty
can.
fun.
Like
in
that's
public.
yes, just go up to people and like harass the fuck out of them.
It's pretty
Like
fucked.
and it's not like it's I don't know who it I guess it like teenagers think
Children.
it's funny, but
Yeah.
it's like damn, this is some of the worst era of content of all time.
For sure.
Like,
Like,
'cause
I
it's-
mean,
back in the day, like I think it's all a response to, you know, like over policing of speech, so that like usually things swing one way and they swing too far back in the other. So people just like actually utilizing like slurs for their original purpose, not even like
Yeah.
a transformative or comedic way.
Yeah.
You know, to like make light of something. It's literally just
Yeah,
like,
it
I'm
all-
gonna say this to fucking say it.
Yeah, you're right. It swung too far. It's like, okay, these people suck, but now you guys
Yeah,
are
no,
fucking
you're
worse.
you're making the original annoying
instead
people
of-
look
yeah,
like
right.
they're
instead of
justified
Kit
again.
Just being like a less police, less unfair bans
Right.
Twitch, like what it was sold as originally.
Yeah.
It's just like a place to be a douchebag.
That's unfortunately what usually happens to like the response to the like overly PC like playpen. It just is like the people that are actually racist
No,
just go
that's
there.
what I
and
was
hang
gonna
out.
say too.
Yeah.
It really, like, I'm not gonna say like there was never like prolific racism out there, but it did seem like
That's good. You're
it-
not saying that.
no, but it did seem like it was ridiculous. Like at one point they were like acting like it was this big problem society was facing was like online racism, and now it's like actually a fucking huge problem.
yeah.
Like
The worst content back in the day was like the fucking staged like prank, like go
Oh,
on
yeah, those
Venice
guys.
Boulevard or the Venice Boardwalk and like fake prank people. And that was like the extent of
Dude, that looks uber tame
I
compared
know.
to what's happening now.
exactly
One of these people is gonna get like
murdered
I mean, probably killed
For
or
sure.
like seriously injured
for sure.
from like walking up to people because you never fucking know. You never know who you're gonna be pranking. You know?
Yeah.
it already happened to some kid. that
Really?
was like doing a prank at a mall and the guy shot him.
Oh, I watched a Dr. Grande video about that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Nice.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
My source.
I have a gift.
You have gift?
Have you guys not noticed anything about me? Really?
Shave your mustache.
I think I'm getting taller.
You just leave the shoes on all the time now.
Yeah. Stand up.
Oh, are you wearing inserts?
Oh, you did. Wow. That's cool. How many you got in there? Oh my god!
I only brought my slides today.
No, that's fine, man. Oh my god.
Look at how many.
This is so cool.
So
I didn't know our show had this kind of budget.
my whole thing is
This
Dude.
whoa, you can make yourself so
do
tall.
3 inches. They add 3 inches.
Whoa, these smell.
They smell.
Oh, they
real-
smell like lotion.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it is weird. It is weird.
What? The?
Do you like have to cut them or something to make them fit?
They just
So I only have 2 in, and it's been incredibly painful. I wanted to do this now so I can take them out.
dude, short guys do this.
But look at it's so ridiculous because if you put them all in, I don't know what kind of shoe you would have to buy special shoes.
You
because
need high tops.
it sits.
You definitely need high tops.
You Colin in his slides.
Dude, these are the DJ Academics attachments right here.
We're going to a short guy event tonight.
Oh, you want to mog all
And I
those
want to
dudes?
fucking I want to wear them. I want to wear them.
Such a good idea.
But so my whole idea behind this is if everyone starts wearing these, the short guys can't do anything. You know?
Oh yeah, that's what I've been doing this.
Oh,
every time I go
you're
out,
trying to fight back?
Yeah.
Every time I go
Yeah,
out,
they're trying to
even-
diminish your God-given advantage.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
every
now
time I
we've-
go out in LA, I wear my Docs because those give you like an inch.
So
Because all the short guys wear Docs. You'll see that.
my fucking heel is not even gonna be in my shoe.
I know.
Wow, these are.
That's kind of worked pretty well with the slides. It looks like.
It does.
Oh god, this is horrible.
It's so bad.
Skate with them on, Joe.
I'd get so injured.
Do a kickflip.
Your ankles would get obliterated.
I put them in my big Doc Martens, my Doc Martens that are already giving me like 3 inches. And
You're like 6'5".
Yeah. But it also like pressed them up so much that it looks like you have cankles no matter what. Because you're like this. So it makes it wider on this part.
Right. Yeah, that's not
This
a good
is
look.
Psychotic.
Yeah. I bought the largest ones because I knew that.
It's kind of worth it.
Yeah, right.
Just like normal.
Your ankles are coming out.
I know. How much taller am I? Like 2 inches?
How many did you
Let's
put in?
go.
Yeah, 2 inches.
Should we walk out in the living room and just see if anybody notices?
We'll do it later, but yeah, we should.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wear him to Dre's thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
funny because you're like trying to be a dude as hard as you can, like give yourself a dude advantage, but you like walk.
You feel like a
you're wearing
chick.
high
Yeah,
heels.
yeah.
You're like, wait up for me, guys. Like,
We're gonna
that's
have
how I
to.
feel.
We're gonna have to stop at your guys' houses and pick up some high tops. But
I got some high tops in my car. I'm good.
Nice, perfect.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is what an incredible gift, Johnny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No
This is
problem.
tremendous.
So,
How much
guys,
did you spend on these?
I really don't like how these smell.
I know this.
They smell
It's-
great.
It's bad, but
Smells very toxic.
yeah.
Mm.
But you know what?
Okay, we're not
Okay,
rationing
okay.
out.
Speaking of short
okay.
guys, a lot of the scariest short guys I know love Dua Lipa. Have you guys found this?
Dua Lipa. I'm trying to do more with her
Yeah,
than
like-
do a feature.
Yeah, it kind of.
I have 2 guys. Two
Two
scary
guys?
shorts. 2 scary shorties.
They love Dua
They
Lipa.
they both they'll post about Dua Lipa, you know.
They do that because I go on Twitter and I like think that this Dua Lipa, like there will just be a person that gets selected, a girl as the hot girl for like 4 months,
Yeah.
and all of the like big Twitter accounts will be like, okay, Dua Lipa's the baddest, and then that's just like that will be like the public misinformation for 4 months.
There's like so many.
Everybody gets
the thing is that there's
brainwashed.
so many girls that are like the same level of like already like capped out on the hotness.
Also,
scale.
like so many chicks that are the contemporary beauty standard and get plastic surgery to look exactly like that. Like when chicks will when people post about like Madison Beer or something, I'm like, that girl looks like a fucking like a cert. I mean, no offense to her, but this is offensive. So why the fuck am I even saying that? Is that weed?
Yeah,
You're smoking weed next to me?
been huffing weed all night.
I'm gonna die.
No, man.
I'll die.
No, you're chilling.
Weed
You straight.
and insole fumes?
You straight.
I'm not
You
straight.
straight.
Oh my fucking
You
god.
straight, you
Anyway,
straight.
get me an N95 mask for me to finish this pod.
Keep
I
going.
was-
I'm just saying, those girls like they look like the fucking template at Dr. Miami.
Who's
you know
the
what I'm
one
saying?
that,
Yes.
who's the one that the weekend was dating? The,
Bella Hadid.
Bella Hadid. Yeah, she. To
Booby
me, it
Hadid.
looks like some sort of like plastic surgery creation. I mean, I'm sure
Booby-
she's like probably just looks like that naturally, and
Booby
everybody's trying to
Hadoob.
look like her.
Booby.
Yeah.
Booby Hadid. Yeah. No, but yeah, it's when people post that stuff, I'm like, I mean, there's like a lot of people out there who are just getting work done to look pretty much like this, but not quite as good.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of which,
We're gonna do.
it's been hard for me to bring this up.
oh shit, what is it, bro?
Oh.
I kind of did it as a joke, but I liked it.
What the fuck?
Did you guys notice that I my forehead hasn't moved in 2 weeks?
You're lying.
You got Botox in your forehead,
Are you
motherfucker?
serious?
Yeah.
What the?
My
I
God.
can't believe you guys didn't notice. All the ladies think they've been telling me I have a natural glow to me recently.
You do not have a natural
It's
glow,
not
though, do you?
natural.
All right,
motherfucker.
here's what happened, guys. I'll rewind a little bit.
Dude, it's gonna go
To
to
the
your
beginning.
eyeballs and come out your nostrils, and you're gonna die.
Listen, this is the story of my
No.
Botox. Well, we all know that my serotonin was virtually gone after my sister's wedding weekend, and I was down pretty bad. Seen a picture of my turban getting wrapped on my forehead, and it just didn't look natural, the amount of wrinkles that were on there. So I was consulting Faith, and obviously I don't know if you guys know, there's preventative Botox, right? You know what that is?
I think I can figure it out.
At the age of like 25, you can ask Ash or any girls. Girls all fucking do this shit, by the way. They all start getting Botox like at 25, just so you never get wrinkles, basically, because it prevents wrinkles from forming like craters in your head. And so I was like, you know what? I'll get a little bit of. I'm thinking about it, and then my girlfriend told me, yeah, do it. If you want to do it, do it. And I bought a Groupon and I did it, and it feels like it's just too much. I can't move my forehead.
You bought a Groupon?
It was $100. I mean, it was in Newport Beach.
How many people did you do it with?
What do you mean? How many people?
You said a Groupon.
You know what Groupon is?
Yeah,
it's a coupon code.
With a group?
No, it's just called. I mean, it's
called Groupon.
Okay, it has nothing to do with a group.
Maybe they changed it.
Groping.
Back in the day, a Groupon was when you got a bunch of people together and you get a disc. Like you go to Knott's Berry Farm with 8 people, you get a Groupon.
Okay, that's not what it is.
Oh, so you got it alone.
Yeah,
I thought maybe you got a bunch of other dudes to go and get Botox with you.
No. So yeah, I got Botox.
How was the experience?
I like it. Probably gonna keep doing it forever.
You're gonna be like Simon Cowell this time. It was easy.
The guy. I just walked in. He said like,
and he was like, "Girl, you look fucked up. Come sit down."
I go, I just want some in my forehead. It was $100, and he just popped it in there. He said, "Oh, your forehead's taking this very well." And then I was like, "Thank you." And then 2 days later, my forehead fully smoothed out. You can't tell that I
Let me
ever
see
had
it. Move your bangs. Wow, it's like a baby's ass.
Are you thinking about doing it yourself?
No.
Wait, let me. Colin, my mom just died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
You have to give me a surprise face. All that's happening is his eyes get bigger. He goes,
yeah. There's
Colin,
nothing.
So you can't.
Monster
do this?
got stolen. He goes,
But I was joking with the guy. It was funny enough. I actually got it the day before we played poker last time.
"Hey, how these
and I told the
beast
guy
for poker." Wow.
I go, dude, I'm getting it because I got poker, and I can't be showing giving my cards away. And the guy's like, "Oh, I need to rebrand for poker players."
Nah,
But it's crazy. Once you get Botox, what they don't tell you is that it like kind of low key improves your focus. When I stare at something, I swear to God, it has somehow my forehead is some variable that has been removed from my processing
I think it's
power.
because your face is more still, so you feel more focused. So you're probably like, you know what I mean?
I'm like locked in.
You probably look more focused, so you feel more focused. Johnny?
When I make eye contact with somebody, I know they're not looking at my forehead wrinkles. Not that they ever were. But additionally, I recommend dudes try Botox. If you have a wrinkly forehead and you're like, okay,
I do have a wrinkly forehead.
So yeah, Joe, you can get.
But I'm not getting Botox.
You only need like 10 hits.
I'm not.
I got 20 myself.
I'm not doing it. But
Yeah.
I'm happy for you that you like it.
I'm happy you're happy.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So you guys are a lot less supportive. All the ladies love it. There you go. Oh my God, Colin.
Yeah, because it makes them feel better about them
fact
getting
that
a
they're
bunch of
all cheating?
Botox.
Yeah.
You don't like that I'm evening the playing field. Like we're evening the playing field right now against short men. So why am I not?
I never said anything about it being a problem. I'm just saying that's why the girls like it so much. It's the same reason why when people
the way I see it,
drink alcohol, they go, "Dude, come on, you need to have some. I can't be doing this by myself."
I'm stepping on
a little bit naughty, and
I'm stepping on the competition. Is the way I see it.
You're gonna be a fucking high value male with Botox in your face and heels on your heel elevators on your heels.
So do you notice it now that you look at me?
Yeah.
I feel like
I
it
do
did kind of
now.
accentuate this little crease I have here, but
Oh, that's bad. You need to get some in there now.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
you need to even it all
Fate
out.
said that adds character, so I can't smooth that
Oh,
out.
okay.
Oh.
So when it's a bad thing, it's ugly. When you get more wrinkles as a result of your
Well,
Botox, it's character.
When you're a guy, you can have character on your face.
Well, this is
When
what
you're a
this
girl,
is the whole argument against getting Botox as a man.
Yeah, you want to have a little character on your face. You don't want to have too much.
Not a lot.
Yeah, so I actually was going to bring
Okay.
this up in Vegas. I just have been too scared.
Yeah.
And then I kind of was like,
It
I-
is really
if I was
crazy.
drunk and
They-
you told me that, I probably would have had a meltdown.
It is really crazy.
That is an insane piece of news. Yes,
I did it for the pod.
I feel like I'm still.
you're gonna have a long career in media.
You know how when
This is gonna
like
be
someone
Colin,
dies,
Johnny,
you don't process it right away.
Conan O'Brien.
You don't
That's gonna be
process it
Colin.
like immediately.
Well, you know, it
Oh,
only
you think Colin's dead?
it only lasts
He
like
got
4
Botox.
months, right?
Before what? It ends up.
What?
Yeah, Botox is like a bullshit. That's why when you
It's 4 months?
yeah, dude, well, Botox is bullshit. It's like twice a year you have to get it at least.
There's more than
Wow.
Dude,
8
that's
months
why
in a
at
year.
Range Spirits, shout out Range Spirits, they have these little coupon cards at their front desk, and it's like a monthly Botox subscription for MILFs.
That's cool.
It's like,
Jesus
it's,
Christ.
no, it's like
I support
$300
MILFs getting Botox.
it's like $300 a month or something like that, and they get like infinite injections.
MILFs,
I'm just gonna do a
That's
quick
good.
Google search here.
it's good for MILFs.
What are you Google searching? My forehead before and after?
Colin Hoffey Botox before. Is Botox bad for you?
No, it's not. It's good for you.
Botox can be dangerous if given incorrectly. Although uncommon, Botox injections can produce side effects, including pain, swelling, or bruising at the injection site, headache, flu-like symptoms, and eye dryness or excessive tearing, among others. Oh, you might get muscle weakness as a long-term side effect. Colin.
I'm worried about long term.
Ooh, that's
I
not
did
good.
get
Muscle weakness. That's so bad. That's about. If something I was taking had the potential to give me muscle weakness, I think that's one of the scariest side effects I've ever heard of. Oh my god. Muscle
You guys
weakness.
are
I'd rather have
haters.
diarrhea than muscle weakness.
That's for weak foreheaded people.
Weak foreheaded people.
Wow.
Well,
Let's do the main event.
That was the main event, depending on who you ask.
I think that was a fucking bombshell. That was like
was
the Drake
crazy.
diss track level
Yeah.
of fucking
I think
nuclear.
By
right
next
there.
episode, I'll have thought about things thoroughly and processed my emotions
Okay,
and
well,
be able to say
It is.
something.
You're
meaningful
high
about
too
it.
right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a lot looking at my face with the work done now.
The work now that he's gone under the knife.
Now that I put $100 into my physical appearance.
Okay, should I go to Discord?
We asked you, the viewer, to send in photos of your tattoos, and we're gonna look at them and talk about them. We're just gonna.
Well, here's what happened: is I was listening to our episode where we were looking at all of the Marvel and Super Mario tattoos, and I was like, "This is our niche. We were in our freaking bag, fam,
In our
when we were
element.
The
looking at
Iron
those."
Man one was the best.
I was looking at those and I was like, I could, let's put these are our TikTokable clips right here. Like people would tune in.
What do
if
these
we-
guys know about tattoos?
if we
That's
uploaded.
what and next week, by the way, guys, you're going to send us pictures of your forehead and we're going to say if you need Botox or not.
That's a good idea.
Or I will.
Or send us photos of your air conditioning units.
Yeah, send us pictures of your AC and I'll let you know if you need to upgrade that shit.
Cat pictures new. Okay, that is not it.
That's a good one though. I started that shit.
You did?
Yeah.
You don't have a cat.
Because we had Neo go through.
Dude, Neo had a meltdown. Is he still in World Genius
Yeah.
Discord? He had
May-
I don't know what he had a meltdown and he deleted a bunch of shit off of my Discord because he was an admin. And then he like, I don't know, removed himself or something.
Whoa.
I like that our Discord, like, I covered this last time we had beef, but we didn't have a moderator, and there's just all these guys are like, oh yeah, this happened. Like shit just happens. Like there's people can just be victims, and there can be terror and terrorists and terrible people in our Discord, and they just
I'll have
go
to airdrop
unchecked.
this.
Not good.
Yeah, well,
Luke's our only. Luke,
it's bad, but it's also
start
kind of
moderating,
cool.
Luke.
Dude, fucking Luke is
I like
lost
that.
cause.
I like that we can yell at Luke to do all the moderating for us.
Okay, guys, what do we have here?
Johnny.
Oh.
Is that
I
a
like
Japanese character over here, right there on your shirt, or is that a P?
this. I think that's a P, man.
I hope so.
That's a nice tattoo, actually.
It's nice, but
I like it a lot.
your biceps, buddy, looking
Hit the gym.
not looking too voluptuous there.
He's saving his biceps for after his transformation. Clearly,
No, but then his bunny rabbit, once he gets a buff elbow, it's
This
gonna be all
Hawaiian chick
wide.
got a little fatter.
oh
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, she's all distorted
Big
now.
old
She,
round head
that's
now.
wow.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
She used to be a lot hotter.
Yep.
This is a nice tat. It's a
It
very
is
nicely
nice.
done tat. I'm sure this scores you you get big points with the emo chicks with this one, huh? Because that's what you're going for. You're trying to look like a nice guy with a bunny rabbit on your fucking body, aren't
I
you?
couldn't possibly rape you. I have
my
a bunny
bunny
rabbit
rabbit.
tattoo.
Oh man. Yeah. Even if I did something bad, nobody would believe you because I have a bunny rabbit tattoo. That's a nice tattoo. You
It's a
fucking
good
sex
tattoo.
pest freak pervert bastard. Okay.
What in the hell is that?
What the hell?
Oh god, this looks like a skateboarder
Hairy
tattoo.
knee type shit.
What is this
Um,
body part?
It's his knee.
Oh,
Dude, you're like your whole fucking your epidermis is in disrepair. Look at these little. You have mosquitoes in your bed. What
That's,
the fuck is this?
That's another. You couldn't possibly be intimidated by me. I have a baby chicken with a cigarette tattoo.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I
oh
think
yeah,
so.
it is.
A duck. I have a duckling with a smoking a cigarette.
This is a weird thing about tattoos. It's like, do I want it to look good for other people or do I want it to look good for me? And you hit neither with this
this is just the classic. Just
beer. This
like,
guy drinks beer.
Yeah, like people that are 19 and 20 and just get trashed and kind of bum around, end up with these littered on their body.
You fucked up, buddy.
Subject P.
I escaped
Says-
Johnny trying to give me one of these, which
Yeah,
was going to be a dinosaur
dinosaur.
on
It was
me.
a-
And I'm every
Yeah,
day I
that's-
wake up
that's
and I
good.
fucking look out the window with
It was a good dinosaur.
insane optimism because I have no fucking stegosaurus on my thigh.
Hopefully, you don't have a lot of these on you. That's where things get bad.
A photorealistic stegosaurus would be kind of cool, though.
I don't think that was in the cards at like 1 a.m.
No.
after
So-
like 40 beers
Yeah.
So
each.
what happened here? Can we?
What happened here?
No, between you and Joe, you guys almost did a tattoo.
Yeah, this was the night where we
Oh
all
my
did
god!
tattoos.
Oh.
What the
Whoa,
hell?
Okay, that's cool.
that is awesome.
What part of your body is
Rooster,
that?
That's
That's
knee.
Oh,
What's
that's a
happening
knee?
here? What is this fucking mysterious
No, that's an
shape-shifting
elbow. That's
man?
You think it's an elbow?
That's an elbow. Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, that's his leg down there.
This is weird.
what is it though? It's not like the right shape to be anything. It looks like it's his hips.
He's going like this.
It's weird.
No,
And
I
the-
see. I'm talking
the
about the
chicken.
bottom part
That's-
underneath.
He's going like this.
But why is he so hairy everywhere?
That's
This
how
is-
hairy my thighs are.
Is that his
are his-
thigh?
no,
My
why
thigh-
Oh,
are
it's
his-
the back of his knee?
Yes, that's the back of
why are
his
his
knee.
arms so
Why? How is he
unhairy?
posed like this?
I don't know, man. He's like this. This is a right. Actually, no, that is kind of weird because he's like this.
Yeah, no, he's doing a really weird pose.
And then the photos being taken from here. That is interesting. Very
and
weird.
And he doesn't have any like sharp corners on his arm. It's very rounded off. Look how round that elbow is.
there's a lot of black on your arm, man.
That's cool. I mean, you gotta kind of go in one direction or the other.
I
The
like-
chicken is.
Yeah, I like the bust of
Never
the cock.
seen anybody
the
do
busty
anything like
cock
that.
is,
Yeah,
is
this
dope.
is unique.
It's a good idea
Nobody's
for a
ever done this before. Nobody's ever looked at their elbow and said, "I need a chicken there."
I need a realistic rooster head on my arm right here.
I like this one.
That is cool.
I'd give this one a
I like its
7.9.
head. It's just dramatic.
Yeah, this is
It's very dramatic, and it's
pretty well.
It's almost
done
you could see
tattoo.
like a stegosaurus if you just like
Yeah.
attached a head right here.
the chicken's like.
Well, you know what they say: dinosaurs were birds.
I feel like
Including the stegosaurus.
I feel like a worm on the
They say
ground.
birds were dinosaurs, not dinosaurs were birds.
no.
Don't you feel like a worm on the ground, and this guy's about to fucking end you?
It does look like that, yeah.
It is a menace.
What do you guys rate it?
This is good. I'll give this one a 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a 7.5. I think this is going to be on the higher end of things we see.
Another
Okay.
drunk guy tattoo.
Okay.
You can tell somebody
Okay.
doesn't like a tattoo idea that was going to be given to them when they put it all the way up on their thigh and it's tiny,
What's up with this?
microscopic.
I hope your
This guy's a
mother.
nail biter,
Dude, what?
too.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Disgusting.
You're just chomping away.
Ew,
At that thing.
ew. It looks like a fucking heartbeat monitor.
Please get off.
That's
that.
disgusting.
Please stop. Okay.
It's worse when you zoom out.
It matches his tattoo. It matches his tattoo.
You were, dude. If I was a girl, I would be so turned off by this.
You got to figure out this nail biting situation. Forget
That's
about the tattoo.
awful. That's just. It's the worst nail.
So
ever.
this is an interest that like. Do a lot of people's tattoo journeys just start on their thigh?
This looks
with
like a
something
pen.
Stupid.
What is this?
Get off of this page. To fix your. We're not
Stop
even
listening to us.
We're not going to talk about your tattoo.
You need
Fix
to
your thumb
listen to
thing.
Jordan Peterson, buddy.
Yeah,
This is you're done with World Genius. You need some fucking real help. Clean your room. Cut your nails.
Don't bite your nail. I still, my voice is still kind of fucked, and I can't do Jordan
Okay.
Oh,
Peterson.
wow, this guy got Hiroshima tattooed on his forearm. Shout out to you, bro. This is American as fuck.
Okay, this is gonna be my. I'm sorry because you're not.
Dude,
You
fuck
already
it.
have
Let
this.
him have it. Who cares?
Doing something in a square.
Mm.
Doing like any kind of comic, like comic book.
This is an Akira screen cap, isn't it?
Is a bad idea on curved surfaces. The rectangle will never look rectangle because it's on a curved surface.
Rectangular.
Okay.
And I just think it's very, very hard for them to look good.
It's kind of crazy to, in my opinion, to have like right angles and straight lines just like
on a curved surface. Yeah, it doesn't work
on like
good.
an arm, because it like if you want to add anything around that, it's gonna be like, I feel like it's gonna be hard to like
totally.
weave that in with other
Totally.
shit.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
Part of like if I were
You should have got it on your forehead.
yeah,
It's a cool image though.
it is a cool image, but but that's the other thing is like how are you gonna end this if it's not
what's
in
next?
a square?
Where are you gonna put
Where do you-
Mario
I
and
don't-
Princess Peach?
Yeah. How does Donkey Kong
I don't know.
involve himself in this fucking man-made disaster?
The image is cool. I also don't like how it's sideways on your arm either. It should have been the other way, but
It's like you made it so you
You're-
could just
you're
look
gonna
at
have-
it. Like,
Johnny
look at-
fucking
you're gonna have
hates you.
I do. No, I just wish
5.
people
5 out of 10.
Somebody fire emoji'd it though.
Who was it?
People
Who
will
was
fire
it? Who was it?
emoji
Who fire
anything
emoji'd
these
it?
days. Cam.
Cam.
I'm not familiar.
I don't-
Oh, this is Cam.
Oh, I saw
boy.
this one.
Looking vascular
Yeah.
at least,
Yeah,
bro.
Okay.
but that's like gamer vascular. That's not like a workout
Hey,
vascular.
vascular is
This is
vascular.
like- Keyboard warrior.
I just think advertising that you're a gamer on your forearm is just so absurd.
I would say,
to me.
in this guy's defense, I'm gonna say that this image, this little bomb guy,
Yeah.
is cool enough to transcend like
Yeah.
gamerdom. Like if you
Yeah,
saw
I
a
agree with that.
45-year-old guy on a bike who had this, you wouldn't assume he was speed running N64 shit.
yeah, I do like the tattoo itself.
Isn't it upside down, kinda?
No, that's the way
That's the
things
way
are
you do
supposed
it?
to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Or are you walking around like this all the time? Are you a waiter?
Yeah,
holding a tray.
Maybe he might be. He's pretty jacked in the arms. He might be carrying stuff a lot.
I don't hate this one. I think it's
I
a
think it's
weird
a good
place for it to
tattoo.
be. I think. I'd put
I
this
think-
shit on my
I think
on my
it's fine.
calf. That's
Yeah.
where I'd put
I think
this
it's
guy.
fine. You just need to keep chipping away at the rest of your skin around it.
Yeah, you
so that
gotta
way you don't
add-
only have one gamer tattoo.
It's a lot of, I don't know, maybe I'll sound like a broken record, but there's a lot of black on these.
What
Like,
is it?
It's a lot of black on this.
A problem with that?
You know what? It looks. Yeah, it looks like a. Looks like a
cover-up?
a nut,
No.
a ball.
This
Like, it looks like
a good cover up.
Zoom in on those flames.
You have a veiny ball, like a scrotum ball, like a testicle. You have a veiny testicle on your arm. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's
Sorry, is that fucked up?
yeah.
All right. Well, next.
All right, well,
Whoa, hipster alert!
Cool guy.
Hipster alert!
Cool guy alert. Cool
Whoa,
guy alert.
Okay,
is
that's
this an image from the internet or?
this
I
is
think
a.
this
I
is
think
on
this is a guy who
on
got
him.
tattooed by somebody, and they put it on their Instagram, and he screenshot it.
Got it.
Yeah, very hip. Very hip.
So
very
what-
in
Yeah.
right now.
What
This
is this?
stuff
It's
is
some sort of like exoskeleton vibe.
This stuff is sketchy to me. This one's cooler. Yeah. This is what is this? Does this style have a name, Johnny?
It's neo tribal.
Neo tribal. Okay, yeah. This is like a AJ Cook listener type of hyper pop. A very hipster
That is the
shit
vibe.
at the moment.
Very hip. Very in right now.
Pretty cool.
I don't know, like where it's not bad. It seems like
Zoom in more. I'm trying to really understand
Wanna see his
what I'm
moles?
looking at. Yeah.
I feel like you need almost like more shit on the back here, but I guess, you're building or whatever. But how do you feel about it as like a base, Johnny, as like a foundation?
I mean,
You look like you're gonna
It's-
fuck girls on camera with something like
Yeah,
this. If you ask
yeah,
me,
for sure.
you look like a porn
You're
star, like a
really-
new
you're looking-
porn
you're really
star.
you're looking pretty jacked too.
You're not looking
going
bad.
all in on today.
I think
It
maybe
is
he's
a
just
tid-
trying to
it
get
is,
blasted because he's got white guy skin with a lot
He's
of
living
red
in the moment.
pigmentation.
He is living in the moment because IMO, this stuff isn't gonna.
That's the concern, yeah. It's like how this is like a
Be
hard
cool
commit
forever.
for a very contemporary style.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, hopefully this looks good later.
Yeah, but once it's all like washed out later on, it might just be fine. Too.
I like this one more because this one is not as stylized, kind of, I would argue, because it kind of just looks like veins or like or lightning
is
or
m-
like a tree, like or like tree branches, where
Yeah.
it's like you could tell it's still of that same kind of
lightning.
swag, but it could be a lot of different things.
Lightning striking a boat, perhaps.
It kind of looks like nerve
Um,
pain, like somebody animated pain in your nerves.
I like these.
I like this
just-
one more than the back one. I'm kind of being a hater today, but I'm kind of
They're,
anti-tatting.
they're well
They're
done
cool.
Too.
They're
They're
cool.
well done.
Yeah, it's
You're
well
definitely
done.
fucking.
That's true. It kind of looks like a stamp. Like it's got the same
Yeah,
like
that's the vibe.
visual effect as stamping something.
It's like deep fried
Tatting.
tatting. Yes.
Okay, I give this guy. I hope it ages well for you. That's what I hope. I'd give you an 8.
Well, he's
For
cool.
both.
He's cool, so I think he'll be
Yeah.
fine.
He'll be fine.
You're some girl that you are gonna have a lot of butt sex with is really gonna like this.
Yeah.
So
She will probably.
You'll
love
probably
butt
find
sex.
a wife by the time that.
oh
Before-
shit.
I
Oh,
do. I
Jesus.
loved this one. I saw
This
this
guy's got
one.
some
This
same
This shit
same
is
guy.
badass.
Same guy.
Is this the same dude? That's not the same
No,
dude.
it's a different
this
guy.
guy is not as ripped as the other guy. No offense to this guy, but his tattoos are cooler.
This is
Oops.
very
hang on.
badass.
And then browser. Okay.
Holy shit.
Damn.
I'm not
These are
as big
nuts.
a fan as of the chest piece, but that chick is fucking super badass. with
You're
the-
a sinister, dark
This shit-
motherfucker for
yeah,
having this on.
I'm
you.
a dark motherfucker, Joe. You hear that?
No, what's that?
It's funny. It's this guy who calls. It's like a prank call, and he calls this ad that's looking for black metal band members.
Mm.
He's looking for black metal, and this guy, a black guy, calls, and he's like, "Yeah, I wanted to audition for the black metal band." And he goes, "Oh, all right." It's like this like guy. He's like, "I don't mean black as in like race. I mean in like sinister.
Yeah, like your temperament
yeah,
must be
yeah.
rather.
He goes, You don't know me, Joe. I'm a dark mother. I'm a black. No, what does he say? He's like dark and evil. He goes, I'm an evil motherfucker, Joe. It's really funny. We
This
should
is
watch.
just
But
insane, dude.
these are this is
So
badass.
these look expensive, man. You look
Yeah.
like you got a real dude to tat these on you.
This is like some Eastern. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was like Russia adjacent. This is some Eastern.
These are, I mean,
European
respect. I just
vibes.
hope you're like a hardcore dude enough in real life for these to make sense on your body. But I like in
That
terms
shit's
of
so badass.
in terms of like
Really well done.
execution and like art style, these are fucking sick.
Yeah, very badass.
These are
very
easily
cool.
the best ones so far
Yeah, this
to
is
me.
like this is a 10 for me.
Yeah, these are nice. Look
Like
at
I
this.
would
They
love
look
to
like
have that tattoo.
they look like ancient fucking like wood block
Yeah.
prints in like a demonic textbook.
yeah.
Like this reminds me of shit like where people don't even make badass stuff like this anymore. Like this looks like something that people made when the human race had some fucking purpose. That's sick. I'm not as big on this one, but it's still really cool. The chest piece, I agree with Johnny, is a little gnar, but overall, like pretty nice. Maybe it gets a little messy around some of here, but yeah, these are pretty high quality.
Very
tats,
well done.
I
Very
would
well
say.
done.
What kind of underwear is that?
Bjorn
Borg?
Bjornborg.
Bjorn.
Borg. I like that.
Dang.
See.
Yeah, respect, bro.
You're right. Johnny.
Respect. If you had
yeah.
got a 6-pack, man, you'd be unstoppable. So let's work on that.
Let's get the 6-pack like this guy has.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we have a
Jesus
lot of
Christ,
hipsters
all
in
these
here.
guys.
All of these dudes.
They
Yeah, this
all-
guy got this like, and he was imagining himself choking a girl while they were fucking. That's what he did.
Yeah.
It's like, this is gonna look so cool on my sex tape OnlyFans account. It kind of looks a little like you have a skin disease.
That's
what
the
he
look
likes.
that people like, though. People love a skin disease look.
Mission accomplished.
Zoom in even further.
I need to get a beverage.
He's got crocodile.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me as well. But it looks cool. I agree with this guy's a nymph. He's trying
He's
to fuck.
definitely a nymph, yeah. And he's looking for like a specific type of chick
yeah,
too.
that's one thing about getting a lot of pussy as a dude is you be a type.
You need to type max.
Yeah,
he's goth maxing with this look.
Like Johnny's like there's a certain type of girl where he's like they're 10,
Yes.
100% of the
The
time.
Halloween
And
chicks
that's
love
what-
Johnny.
That's what you want to be if you're a nymph.
Mm.
So this guy is probably got the same.
What's
thing that
happening
Johnny
over
is.
here? I guess
That's kind of cool.
we'll have to get Johnny's input on that.
He may have done like.
Did he get that lasered off?
No, it may have been like a stick and poke or something. He may have done all this shit himself, and it's just like falling out in some spots.
What do you think, Colin?
This is like a little bit too bold for me.
Bold is a good word.
Yeah,
It is a bold tattoo.
I hope it's working. Yeah.
Dude, those lines are
What's going on here, Johnny?
thick as hell. Did this guy get this shit lasered off, or what's happening here?
It's probably the stencil, it looks like. But
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
this looks like.
Oh, you're right. He probably moved the stencil.
This is just not my favorite style. And
It's kind of like the other style where people do the thin lines,
Yeah.
except they're thin.
I
They're
think
thick,
it will
yeah.
actually look better like once it's not a fucking brand new tattoo. It's just too dark right now.
This
Like,
who's
once
who's
the color
our-
falls out a little bit, it'll look
Oh,
better.
this looks like a reckless tattoo.
Oh yeah.
I think another thing for these tattoos to like be super impressive is if they're like very,
That was
very
it.
solid
God, I hate
and
this
stuff. Like
fucking
if you're
guy.
doing like heavy lines like this
Fucking
and
Kirby
stuff like
bucket
this,
hat.
it needs to be very, very solid black.
We hate this guy, Reckless. One of my least favorite guys. So don't be doing anything like that guy. But
Dude, this is
fine.
gnarly, bro.
This is. I think once it's just too dark right now in this picture. I think once the lines lighten up, it'll be.
See, my feeling on this is like if you're gonna do something that's like, I don't know, like non-objective and kind of like sort of gestural kind of, and it doesn't like I don't see like any movement or logic to like how any of these shapes kind of
It doesn't go with his body.
well yeah, or even in context of like the tattoo itself, I don't see how any of these things relate to one another, like what they're supposed to look like or complement or anything. It just kind of looks like, I mean, it doesn't look that bad to me, but it's just like I don't get really what it is or what it's doing.
Doing what it's aimed to, and it's just being gnarly. You know, like I mean,
Okay,
this
well,
is just a fucking
it is definitely gnarly.
gnarly.
Okay, let's see here. That's kind of a far one.
Wonder what kind of bathroom this is. Where is he at? Like where
What
is
kind
he
of
wearing?
bathroom this is?
Like a school bathroom or something.
These look pretty normal.
Those are some normal tats.
Yeah, those
Good.
are normal
They look good.
tats. 7 out of 10 for me. There he is, dude. Look at this
God.
fucking. Look at
Kirby
the
hat,
E-boy
mother-
swag.
Oh, dude! In Vegas, I played poker with Riot August.
Who's that?
So
He's
I
like
know
one of the most famous rioters, which is
Riot August.
you
He was
were
wearing
at a
it.
bad
He-
poker
This
table.
guy?
Every
He was
dealer
wearing
would.
it.
He's
oh
bald
no,
now.
not
He's
Riot
fully
August.
bald.
Wait.
He's the bald one. He's the top left one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's him.
Oh, he
Looks
got way
different
less
now.
cool looking. Damn, he does look like he hangs out in Vegas.
He was wearing, like a pink.
uwu.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
Can I
bucket
show
hat.
you a magic trick?
That's what
You're
reminded me.
banned indefinitely.
He's like huge on reels right now. He's like
He is?
Yeah, he does a hella viral reels
For league
nowadays.
stuff?
For league stuff, yeah.
Okay, what do we have here?
cancel.
But I go, I'm a Timo main.
You sell them that?
Yeah.
From across the table?
Yeah, from across the table.
What'd he say?
He got, him and his friend. His friend was like an ex-rioter, I guess, and I was sitting next
Dude, you
to
should
one
ask
of
for
their
a
other
tour of
friends.
Riot HQ. They would have given it to you.
Maybe. I could
Now let
probably
us
still
take
do
you
it.
to our rape chambers.
But, I like this tattoo a lot.
This is nice.
This is like a kind of a mix between like an abstract with
You're not really cornering yourself in one
trad
direction here.
elements. Yeah,
I like this
think it's
one
cool.
because it doesn't look like so many tattoos to me just look like such a specific type of tattoo and such a like a genre, but this one kind of looks a little more original to
Yeah.
me, and
Yeah,
I like it
I
for
like
that
this a lot.
purpose.
It's nice. It's cute.
That's one of the biggest reasons I'm
Cool.
scared of tattoos and why I haven't gotten a tattoo yet is I don't want to be like typecast
Yeah.
into a genre. So yeah, this one's really nice in my opinion.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
that
I think it's
is-
cool.
That's
I like it a
adorbs.
lot.
That's adorbs.
That's like
It's a good placement for it too.
That's an 8.5 for
This
me.
is a sensible tattoo.
Whoa, that's a dark nipple though. I'm just kidding.
Oh God,
ban him from
that
the
is
chat.
so fucked up, man.
Wow.
Ban him right now.
He's in the back seat too. Mom's driving him somewhere.
Not, you know what? I need to make an official logo because, you know, seeing this here, I just am like, that's not the font that I think really fits me. So I think this guy. I think this guy's had this for a while because I remember getting a
tattoo.
Yeah,
No,
Oh.
it's not.
I'm pretty fucking sure. Or if it's not, I've seen Gifted Hater tattoos before.
Really? There's no.
I don't know.
way. I
Okay,
think
maybe that's not.
real.
I don't know.
think
Okay,
that's real.
there's one that
Dude,
is
this kid
real
just
that
got
I got
picked up
sent
from
years
fucking
ago.
school. He's sitting in the back seat and he saw this thing on Discord and then sharpied that shit on his
Probably.
thigh.
But there's
His
one that
calf, sorry.
I'm just saying, there's one that looks a lot like this that like
Is
a
real.
year after I started my YouTube channel, somebody sent me and I was like,
Wow.
holy fuck.
That's
Um,
really sad.
So
We should get
Nice work.
We should get tattoos for somebody that has like 800 subscribers. On
George
YouTube.
Pulo's tats.
These are a nightmare to do.
Should that not be around your elbow?
Yeah, that seems like something you'd want to put on your elbow.
You put an elbow tat 5 inches below your
That
elbow.
would hurt really bad on the elbow.
It hurts my eyes
but
that
the
it's
whole
not on
point
the
of it-
logo or in the elbow though.
Isn't that the point that
I just have like it's like the visual equivalent of like an arrow being next
where
to a
do you-
bullseye.
Now what do you do on your elbow?
Do another
What do
one
you-
maybe.
Yeah, what do you
Probably not going to do.
now you have to do a spider web on your elbow.
Johnny, you seem to be liking this.
It's not. It's not my
Can we get
style.
a little more zoom in there?
I hate doing these. They're really annoying to do.
This should be on your elbow.
So does he do all the straight ones first, and then he goes around and does all the zigzag
Squiggles?
ones?
You could do
The
it
line
either
fell
way.
out on the left.
You know,
Left center.
this circle's quite uneven now that I'm this close.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about this one, buddy. We might have to ban you, J-Bones. It might be the end of the line.
Why does he have a? Is that a
for me.
construction
I like-
safety yellow shirt?
Yeah, but
What
it's
is
just
going
like
on
a hipster
It's got a
shirt.
print on it.
Yeah.
I like this one. It's cute.
Stick and poke, is it?
This stick and poke. Yeah.
there?
That's the.
Yeah, we all like Coco.
You know what? With the where you he's supposed to be like sitting on like a bench or
It's a
something, but
dong.
I don't
It's a
see it. It looks
dong.
like a cock.
It's his dong.
It looks like
That's
a
what someone
huge
said, I'm pretty
skeleton
sure,
cock.
too.
And it's got a shadow. That's how big his cock is. It has a shadow on the floor.
He's like, you know this bench doesn't have a seat, right?
You in my opinion,
Idiot
constructive
thing.
criticism, you should have just drew the skeleton standing up. And then you wouldn't have this
It's kind of the vibe though of a banjo man.
yeah, but what the fuck is he sitting on, you know?
That's where
I think if you're gonna draw a skeleton, you need to have like anatomical correctness and not a floating stool behind him making a penis.
Look how white this guy is. He doesn't have the world view. He doesn't know what a seat looks like. He barely goes outside.
He doesn't notice.
Doesn't know what a seat looks like. All right, well, I like you're defending him and saying worse things about him than I was.
Whoa!
No,
I don't
no,
think we
can't
can look
show
at that. What the hell?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Business, young business, knife.
It's like a Holden
Smoking.
Caulfield or something.
Kill John Lennon. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Knives next to eyeballs are very disconcerting images to me, and maybe I'm just not as hardcore enough of a dude, you know, to enjoy the threat of imminent blindness.
This is like
all the time.
Not like folky enough for me to be like to really, really like it.
I think
It's
one
like
or the other. I think
almost
you should have gone one way
very
or the other.
folky.
You didn't need two angle. You didn't need the profile angle or the.
Is it the same guy? He's wearing a different suit jacket though.
One's pinstripe, and he's smoking.
Well, that
I don't know. I
to me they're the
it's
same
not.
guy.
It's not bad.
To me,
just
it's
Not my vibe.
okay. But
You know what's weird too is the end of the nose goes past the
is it?
blade.
what is this?
You
from?
see that?
What is
That
this
shouldn't-
from?
It looks like a Neutral Milk Hotel album
Yeah.
art.
This is a 5 for me.
I don't like the
care.
knife. I think you should get the knife covered up with like I'm
Dong.
firing my lasers, cat
Schlong.
eyeball
Oh,
laser beams, or
Might
something
be
like
nice.
that.
Laser
I don't like
beam.
knives and eyeballs.
I like
Ooh,
this one
one's
a lot.
cool.
This
There we
is
go.
a great one.
More up Johnny's alley.
Ande Mad? What is that?
No one knows really, but it's cool.
The font's nice,
Yeah.
and that's a drunk duck
Yes,
smoking a
sir.
cig.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
this is nice.
Dude, I love how the spilled drink like makes for a nice like little puddle for him to sit in. Those are the kinds of details, you know?
Yeah, I
really
like this
count.
one. It's very well done.
Or maybe
And,
it's
like,
just I don't know.
and it's like funky. It's a cool tattoo.
Good
This is a
composition
9.
on it too, with like the
Yeah, this is
leaves.
a good-
This is a
coming at-
9.2.
the
Yeah,
color.
this is
colors
nice as
are
fuck, yeah.
exciting.
Nice palette. Very
He's got
nice
a Bam
palette.
Margera tattoo underneath
Yeah.
it, which is kind of cool.
A heartogram.
Yeah, this one's excellent. This is a very, very. I give that one
9.2.
a 9
9.2.
for sure. Oh my god,
This one. You're going to jail.
I kind of like this one.
You're going to jail.
I kind of like this one.
I like that he has pants that show it off.
I like that it's a shitty ancient meme and it's kind of in a sick spot. And the fact that it's a shitty meme and the tattoo is like done shittily, I think all the vibes are kind of on point with this one.
It's probably the best of the shitty like.
I think this is the
friends-
best way.
Friends room tattoos.
I think this is the best way you could possibly do this tat. I don't think you could.
Doing it like nice would be kind of.
insane.
Yeah. I don't. This one just speaks to me. Like I don't know. I think this is a sick idea for. I would never, ever in a million years tell anybody to do this.
What's her name? It's like
Derpina or something.
Wow.
Derpet. Derpina. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Derpina.
These are sick.
Derpina.
God. Ancient memes.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa,
go scroll
Derpina.
scroll
What
back
in
up.
the hell?
Scroll up.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Derpina.
No, the one to the left.
Derp. Hell yeah, bruh.
God damn.
Oh my god. Oh
Very
my
hot.
god. Oh my.
I see the vision.
Oh wow.
That's
this
a
is
10.
awesome.
I this is a 10.
I did not know. I did not know.
This one had like
hell?
he like hedged before, and he goes, "Got these for $35 each from my friend who just started."
That is in a very
So this is a
interesting spot.
it's a Johnny, you like the lines falling or the lines get lighter and darker kind of vibe.
Dude,
Yourself,
if my
right?
son came home with this, I would cry. Like, my boy, what have you done? Your skin was beautiful.
That's
I actually kind of like how light it is. I'd say it's good that it's light. I actually, the more I look at it, I kind of like it.
okay. Let's see what else he has.
Johnny, what do you think?
I don't think it's the worst thing ever. It's just
It looks
don't
like this
think
guy.
it's the
This
worst
guy would
thing
be
ever.
a potential.
this is the
God.
worst.
This
This is the
one's
worst
bad.
thing ever.
I'm
Yeah.
not happy.
the other one's
Ew!
Stop, dude.
What
You're
is
being a
wrong with
dick.
you guys? I don't give a fuck.
Wait, Colin.
Come
listen to
on.
your fingers.
Oh, is that it?
Is this it?
You
Is
got
this
little
it?
Megan Fox
I'm just
fingernails,
saying-
Colin?
I'm just saying, stop zooming in on our viewers' fingers.
Well, they
But
should
they're more
know better.
interesting than this.
Okay.
What is this R for? I know what R stands for usually, but what does it mean here?
Team Rocket.
Rusty.
Reach. This is kind of nice. The other one is a 0. Okay.
Derpina.
Derpina.
Yeah. Can we just look at Derpina?
Yeah,
boobs
let's do
from
one
now
more.
on?
That's
Oh,
nice.
I like this one.
It's nice.
I saw this one.
I kind of hate anime, but that's what my
Yeah,
own
it's got a
personal
cool
problem.
Halo gun too.
It's a P90X or what?
Oh, damn.
P90X, a P90. I mean, cool. Yeah, it's ascending up into your boob.
I like the feet on this one. I'm not a feet guy, but I like
see
these
those
feet.
feet.
Look-
I'm
look
not
at
sexually attracted to you at
those,
all,
look at
man.
those feet. Look at
Let's
no, look
zoom
at the
in.
feet. Come on.
Zoom in on them
Yeah,
feet.
those are
Those
good feet.
nice and long and
Damn,
slender.
God.
I could probably fit
damn.
one of those in my mouth.
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing.
I could probably fit both of them in my mouth.
Well, she's very tiny.
Dude, leave me one, bro.
Nope.
We'll suck on her feet together, homie. All right, I think that's enough of those for now.
Yeah.
One more.
Let's see. You just pick a. Whoa! All right.
Okay,
one
here we
more.
go.
This is cool. I like cherubs and such. It looks like you maybe should have spent more money on it though. But I do like it.
I just wish there was a little bit more clarity. You know?
What's happening with her eyebrows there? Is she a Mexican cherub?
Latina?
I got a Latina cherub over here.
I just wish
Yeah,
when-
some of
'cause
the
I didn't
lines are
know
kind of
what-
really dark, and then other ones are not very dark. But maybe that's intentional.
I didn't know what I was looking at until we got onto the zoomed in, and it still took me a minute, which,
You're high though.
no, not even.
Oh, okay. Okay, he is.
The vibes are
What's
cool.
happening here? We
Looks like
went
a
like
dong.
That's a
half.
dong.
No, but like we went half, and then we didn't go on the other side. It kind of looks like there should be another dong over there.
Yeah, there should be 2 dongs.
I like it. I like.
cool.
I like what you went for sure.
It's cool. It's cool. I like it.
You will have to get it covered though, eventually.
This one's a 7 for me. I know we haven't been rating every single one.
Yeah, I give this an
like a
8.
7.
I like cherubs and angelic art quite a bit. I think that's a nice thing to get on you, and it sets like a nice precedent and vibe. You know, just blissful, heavenly imagery. Is cool.
No one
to
had
me.
any trippy shit though. We didn't see any trippy
No
shit.
Rick
huh?
and Morty tats. Oh my god.
We're all
Homer
just
Simpson.
black and white.
Oh, we almost finished.
Yeah.
Oh, that
some
guy
more
also has
color
a bomb
from our
on.
fans.
Another bomb guy.
Dude,
That
getting
is
Homer
insane.
Simpson on you is a pretty crazy move.
It's kind of cool.
We've got a
Okay.
lot of these guys too.
Yeah, this guy definitely wants to fuck the, alt chicks.
I didn't realize we had such a horny viewer base.
I know these guys are horny as hell.
Johnny, do you think that's like a trend with like guys that get tattoos are all like nymph, like sex fiend freaks?
All of them.
Probably
More likely to be.
more likely to be, I would guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's that done now.
Oh, we're just ending it there.
Yeah, that was all the ones in the Discord.
No.
Oh, I thought you just ended the recording.
No.
We
That's
should end it soon though because I want to watch the UFC fights.
okay. What time
Okay.
does that start?
Well, it's the prelim. It's UFC 300, so the card's stacked. Good fights are already happening.
We keep it 300 on this podcast.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. We're gonna make more Patreon content.
we did not
You
do
didn't
any.
forget. You didn't remember the most important part of the fucking
We're
show.
gonna do that after we say.
We
goodbye.
also did not do any accents on this episode, so they're gonna say we're getting soft.
No.
Remember last
Black
episode?
Excellence.
Patreon.
Welcome to the
only.
Black Excellence Podcast.
This is the Black Excellence Podcast.
we just a couple crackers,
All right. Let's-
cracking a couple jokes like
Kobe.
us crackers do. Nope.
I think this is a different.
Is it?
one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a different
fine.
one.
So I win.
You win. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out Germany.
Wow.
Shout out Germany.
Colin is falling behind.
Oh, all right. Thanks,
And yet I
guys.
stand tall. And yet I stand tall.
Wait till I put on my shoes.
I'm already wearing mine.
Please be world genius. Shouts to world genius.
Yo, thank you guys. Thank you. The Black Excellence Podcast. Yeah.
I'm into Black Excellence Podcast. That's what I'm
Please be world genius. Shouts to world genius.
into.